Conformity is not an option when you're on a divine mission. There's someone in the collective that is having a hard time pulling themselves away from either a friend group, a family dynamic here, or some old belief system that you've been hanging on to for far too long. Okay, you're being called to do something. I don't know why, but I'm seeing someone like at a radio station here. Okay, but I don't know what significance that has to do with anything. I'm also hearing like a DJ. I'm hearing co-host, influencer. There is something that you are being called to do that is not going to be anything like other people have done before. And so I feel like I'm speaking to someone that is trying to feel comfortable with being themselves, okay? And it feels like God is helping you to sort of build your muscle up, build that toughness up so that you can step out and do what you are actually being called to do. Okay? I feel like there's one particular friend that may have a lot of influence over someone's way of thinking because this person has shown themselves to be very prosperous in what they are doing. But you need to understand that that is their lane. That is not what you are supposed to be doing. And there's nothing wrong with taking advice from this person because this is a very wise individual. But I feel as though this can stagnate you in a sense and put a lot of fear inside of you for going off and doing something that you really want to do. This person is not able to see the vision that God has put inside of your heart to do. Okay, this definitely could be centered around someone either being some sort of trainer for someone, or maybe for kids or something like a fitness trainer or something like that, or working with children in some way. And I feel like you discussed this vision with someone that just could not see it for you. Okay, but that does not mean that it's not something that you are not supposed to still pursue here. Okay, Spirit is also saying to someone here, be a man or a woman of your word. If you say you're going to do it, make sure that you follow through with it, okay? Stay committed to what you put your heart towards. Like, whatever your passion is, stay committed to this, okay? What else, Spirit? I'm also hearing detox. It's time for someone to detox. This could mean your friend group, your home, okay, like decluttering. I also need to clean up, but you know what I'm saying? This could just be you emptying out everything that you learned before to welcome in new belief systems, okay? To create your own belief system. You don't have to do everything the traditional way, okay? You were called to be different. And so you need to allow yourself just to be, is what I feel here. The death card is out here, okay? Well, you are going to be ending these cycles of old ways of thinking, outdated thinking, the way that you are seeing yourself. You keep trying to fit yourself in this box so that you can feel accepted and you can feel comfortable. But this is not where your greatness is going to be birthed from comfort, okay? You're going to have to get outside of that comfort, outside of trying to perform for people, outside of trying to keep yourself so safe that you don't take the risk to actually see what's on the other side of that door, because it's like you're inching towards the door but you just won't do it. But you have the world card here. Something has already completed. There's some sort of completion, okay? There's a cycle that needs to close out, like the death card, the world card showing up here. But I do feel like once you take this leap of faith, it's definitely going to be something that is going to be, I'm hearing monumental, okay? This is going to be life changing for somebody, like, okay? Because I don't feel like you really scared. It's just the fact that, one, I feel like you don't want to let somebody down, and then you want to make sure that people accept you. But on this walk, acceptance is not always going to be, okay? We have the judgment card coming out here. Someone is having some sort of awakening. Your inner calling is like screaming at you right now, is what I am feeling from that. And then we have the Three of Wands with expansion here, okay? You could be about to move. This could also be someone wanting to move to a different location here. But I do feel like you are thinking a lot about expanding, okay? I'm also hearing expanding your brand for someone here, okay? Exploring different options is also coming to me right now, okay? Yes, but we got the Ten of Swords here, okay? And this Ten of Swords, I feel like is you. This is your mind being burdened down with a whole bunch of different opinions and obligations and responsibilities and everything, right? And this may be holding you back, but you have the Empress card here, okay? Where you are ready to birth something new. You could have a baby on the way, but I feel like you have a very nurturing energy to you, whether you're a man or a woman. But you have this energy that you kind of birth. You birth life through people, if that even makes sense. Like you take the dead and you revive them, is what it feels like. So I feel like you're a fighter for the underdog, is what I am getting here, okay? And whatever you are meant to do is something that is going to impact a lot of lives. But you just have to get outside of your fear and take the next step, baby. You got this.